Well, sweets, start of another road trip. This is our annual trip down to the Sunshine State. You excited?
Not until I get warm.
It's warmer.
It's warmer than home.
Yes, it is much warmer than home, and we're already partway down on our drive. We're in Marietta, Ohio. How did we end up in Marietta, you might ask? Well, because I looked on the map and I said, let's see where we can find to stop and walk the dogs. Found this cute little waterfront trail. Come on, guys. And now we're here. And hopefully tonight we'll make it to around the Charlotte area in North Carolina, and then tomorrow Augusta. And we're going to stop in Augusta for about, not quite a week, but almost a week before we head to our camping reservations back in Ocala. So we went to Ocala National Forest last year, and we're going to go back this year. And last year we didn't have a good time in Florida, so we're crossing our fingers and hoping for something better this year, and hopefully we planned it better and mitigated any problems that we ran into last year. But for now, we're going to take the dogs for a walk along the riverfront, and let's see what we see. Water. what's up? It's a day later and we're now in Charlotte, North Carolina, our absolute favorite place, I think, in the United States. And I think we always sort of end up here because
It's on the way.
it's on the way. Exactly. It's on the way. And we're here at Freedom Park, and we've never even been to Freedom Park before. So we're going to take a walk around and check this place out. It's enormous. And then we're going to go inlining. I thought about it.
Yeah.
A little more speed, I think. Well, as you can see from the sign, we are here at Tom Petty Park. Yeah, that Tom Petty. He's got, yeah, it is that Tom Petty. He's on the sign. I'm assuming he's from Gainesville, Florida.
Where's the heartbreakers?
They're around. They're breaking our heart right now. Oh man, so we're here. We made it to Florida. When last we were talking in a video, I don't know, where were we on the last video? Augusta?
Yeah.
No, we weren't even in Augusta because I just put a clip from Augusta because we had a horrendous time. And as you read from the clip, we got harassed. And when I edited that clip yesterday. I was so upset, I didn't even want to make a video. And I don't want to talk about what happened, but we got harassed a bunch of times in Augusta. So we thought, let's go to Macon. There's a skate park there. And then we looked at the crime rate because it seems like it's a bit of a sketchy city. And it's a super fucking sketchy city. So then we decided,
let's just fuck Georgia and just make our way down to Florida. So we picked the first city basically once you cross the border, which is Gainesville.
Yeah, and Gainesville had a skate park, and I thought, look, let's go to Gainesville. It's late in the afternoon right now. It's about 3:30, and we thought, let's just get to Gainesville. We'll relax. We'll take the dogs for a walk, and I'll go to the skate park in the morning. And we still have 2 days until our campground reservations in Ocala National Forest. And then we get to Gainesville.
And we look at the crime rates, and it is no.
Well, the reason we looked at the crime rate is because
the GPS took us down a road that ended up in this like homeless encampment, and if we stopped, we would have been
I
swarmed.
swear to you, we turned around, and as we were turning around, there was a dude on a bike riding. Like, it was already like,
they were gonna swarm us. It was insane.
So, look, we had our video last year, we talked about all the trouble we had in Florida, and we wrote that off to like post-pandemic. People are a little weird. But it doesn't feel weird. It feels very unsafe, and I've never felt unsafe in Florida, really, like to the places we've gone. I've never really felt unsafe traveling before, but I feel unsafe, and we have decided that Gainesville, anyway, the crime rate is through the roof. It is actually
it said 1 in 26 people you're most likely to, what was it?
Yes, but in some areas of Gainesville, it said, in certain areas of Gainesville, it is 1 to 1. That means like one person's getting a violent crime and one person's not. Like
what did it say? Every 2 minutes?
Every 7 minutes, there's a violent crime in this city here. And I get it. These are not the wealthiest cities, but I just don't feel safe after already having some negative experiences in the first couple of days. Holy cow. So we called ahead to Salt Springs recreation area where we're staying in Ocala, and they said they've got a couple of random campsites they can give us for the next 2 nights until our actual reservations start.
But last minute, so we gotta go.
So we gotta go. But that's it. I mean, I don't know what's going on, and as I was saying to Chris earlier, like, I'm already sort of, I hate this phrase, but I'm triggered from last year because we had such a bad experience, and as soon as bad things started to happen, my perception started to change, and I can't tell if this is actually an unsafe city or if I just feel unsafe because I'm just super sketched out.
I don't know,
but even now I'm looking over my shoulder.
I'm doing the same thing.
Okay, let's get in this van. We got an hour's drive to Ocala, and then maybe we get some peace and quiet and finally feel safe. We really got to discuss future trips to Florida. I don't know if it's the areas that we're going right now.
We just don't want to pay for feeling safe, but it feels like that's our only option. We're
All
in
right.
a van. We're missing out on the whole van life experience of just being able to go wherever you want, kind of stay in Walmart parking lots, but...
And we've always done that, but for some reason, and again, this year we've tried to go to some different spots in Florida, and I think we're just hitting those spots that we never went to before, and now maybe we're seeing why we never went to them before. We're usually East Coasters, Jacksonville, St. Augustine. We've even gone through Daytona. We spent some time in Miami, which was sketchy. But...
Yes, Miami's the only place that was maybe a little bit unsafe, but all the other cities we stopped at on the East Coast, some of them were sketchy or shitty, but they weren't unsafe.
Yeah.
At least I didn't think they were, the perception.
But so far, Augusta has felt very unsafe, and now really the only other stop we've made on this trip, Gainesville. Not good.
The weather's beautiful though.
It is. Well, as you said, let's get going. We got to grab a campsite tonight. We're here at the Salt Springs recreation area down in Ocala National Forest here in Florida. And Chris is stuck dealing with some work things this morning, so I thought I'd put on the skates, go for a little cruise. and see what's happening here at the campground and the recreation area. Come along. Stay in lines. always goes wrong on the road, but this time it's definitely wrong. The fridge is fucking toast.
Well, technically it is toast. It's hot.
Like toast. Like we've already talked to fucking Mobile Life RV and they said we're gonna have to replace it. So did you get a shot of what we're doing?
We're putting a cooler in the fridge. What else would you do?
Well, for all our trials and tribulations, here we are, back in Apopka, and we're going to stay at the Magnolia Park little RV area there.
Campground?
Yeah, that's where I was before. We were here
3 years ago.
3 years ago, wow. And as you can see from back there, you know, because I'm sure you remember our video from 3 years ago, all that's brand new. They were building it actually when we were here, and now there's a playground and a new building, all sorts of stuff. But as far as I can tell, this is still the same old trail that leads around Lake Apopka. And we're waiting to get in for our campground reservations, and we got a little bit of time to kill, so let's go take the dogs for a little walk, check out the trail, and see if anything's changed down this way. Well, since we're here, you want to go take a rip around Magnolia Park and see what we can find on our inline skates?
Sure.
Go have some fun. shitty. We made it to Orlando.
Rhyme.
I mean, we've been to Orlando once before. We've driven through it, but we did come to the skate park on one of our trips. Well, she's in Gotham. That wasn't the same as Orlando. And as we always do, we're out early in the morning. If things are open, we're probably not there. We like to get out before anybody's out to bother us. We're not here to actually go into any of the attractions here in Orlando. We just wanted to go for a walk and kind of look and see. We're going to walk by Universal Studios, I believe, and a few other of the major attractions here in Orlando. I mean, this is the fun spot, Orlando. And we're going to go by Fun Spot as well. All right, come along for the tour of Orlando today. Anything you'd like to add? No. Fair enough. Let's go check out Orlando.
I actually sleep better when it's raining.
how long ago they built these doors, these custom crate doors, 5 years ago. And all that time, never a problem. And this is how fucking humid it's gotten here in Florida. The fucking doors was swollen up. And I gotta sand them all down so they fit. There is always a problem on the road when you drive an old van. How do you think the cleaning's coming along, Ollie? Yeah, I can't look at this mess either. Oh, so much cleaning. Every square inch has been cleaned. The crates, even the grease from the inside of the doors.
so low, I kind of can't see straight. Fuck diabetes. I am going here. Started here, and I think I'm here, and it's been like 7.5 kilometers, and I'm going to there. Bye-bye.
Well, it's been a hell of a couple days, that's for sure.
Every time you turn this on, we say that.
Well, because it's not been the greatest. Ever since the fridge died, it's been incredibly expensive on groceries. It's been a super big headache because every day we gotta go get ice and groceries. But on the bright side, the beach was way too busy yesterday, so we ended up on the other side of Clearwater, which has led us this morning to this cool little town that we've never even heard of. Safety Harbor?
Yeah.
Very cool. So we're gonna actually go and check out Safety Harbor, which is an actual harbor. But for now, we've got some laundry in and we decided to take a little walk through this cool town. And it looks like there's a little event going on over here. Let's go check things out. Deja vu.
Deja vu.
How did I not know that we came to this park already?
Because you're terrible at planning.
Ouch.
You're not terrible at planning.
But you'd think that I would have remembered.
You think I would have remembered?
Well, we remember now that we're here. Well, Sweets, we're really flying by the seat of our pants lately.
Which is something you never do.
No, but that's because all my careful planning seems to fucking suck on this trip. A lot of the locations I selected, not so good. A lot of the campground sites I picked up, we got there and found out not the best. And we're kind of playing it day by day and just sort of going, what can we do today? Because even the beach we were supposed to go to today didn't have good parking reviews on Google. Everybody said that the place sucked and the attendant was unfriendly, and then somebody said their credit card was compromised after using it, so I thought maybe not. You know where we're at?
No.
We are at Fort DeSoto in Tierra Verde, Florida. We're basically on a key down off the tip of St. Petersburg. And this place is awesome. We've got 7 miles of trails to go out on today. It's perfect weather, 22 degrees and sunny. Could you ask for anything more?
little bit of shade.
Maybe a little bit of shade.
I'd like a cloud.
Because right
Just
now,
one cloud.
this path seems quite barren of any shade available, but up ahead, there's an old fort we get to check out, and there's even a cool campground here. And we tried. We went and asked if they had any last minute sites, but sadly they do not, because it would have been super cool to stay out here. I think I'm gonna have to get creative with a back of the van shower today using a little pump sprayer, because I'm on day 4 with no shower and I'm covered in sunscreen. By the end of this walk, I'm gonna feel pretty slimy. You excited to check out Fort DeSoto?
I don't know if I'm excited.
I'm excited. This is gonna be a great day. The sun is shining. Nice, safe place to be.
Don't pick the sea oats.
Apparently not. Well, looks like we got quite a walk until we hit the fort. And we're not going to bring you along on this walk because,
You've seen it.
yeah, this is it. Paved path. A long way to go.
Feels like we're in the desert.
A little bit.
See the cactuses? Cacti? You know?
Yeah, there's a cactus.
I think they're all over.
Huh. We are in the desert. We've got a rave van for overnight parking. And even the view out the back is awesome. Look at our bed, rave bed. Well, we're here at Coquina Beach in, I don't know, I think this is Sarasota. No, this is Bradenton still, I believe. Man, I don't know where I am from one day to the next. And as you can see, this place here, hating on dogs. Well, I guess I can't say hating on dogs, but they don't allow dogs. So Chris is back in the van there behind us. Behind us, right? And she's looking on Google Maps to see what she can find, because obviously I'm not going to stay here. And for all you dog lovers out there, or all you people like us that like to travel with their dogs, you would be absolutely astounded at how many places don't allow dogs. Like, dogs are not even allowed on the walkway. We can't even take the dogs out of the van for a walk. But I thought I'd bring you up here and give you a little view of the beach here, because it is absolutely beautiful. And it's a little too hot to leave the dogs in the van today. And although we have a massive battery bank that can power the air conditioner, Chris has been using that for her laptop for work this week, and we don't get a campground until Friday or Saturday night, I believe, so we have no way to really charge it up unless we run a generator. And, you know, finding places to run a generator is difficult. And here comes the damn wind again, and the wind is so bad with this camera microphone. Oh well. Here's the beach. It's already super busy, but we're gonna get out of here. So this is where we ended up today.
Where are we?
At the back of a Walmart. The furthest place we could go, where we felt like nobody would be bothered by us running the generator. Today had such promise. Such promise. Coquina Beach. I already did a little video. Couldn't bring the dogs. Yep. Couldn't bring the dogs. Then we went to a little bayfront park in, who knows,
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
No shade, and too few parking spaces, and there was no place to get out and really go. So then we went to Bayfront Park in
the other Bayfront
in
park.
Sarasota, where we actually went 4 years ago when we came down and had a great time there. And it was so busy we couldn't even get a parking spot in this massive park, and there's not even a beach there. So it also took like 40 minutes to drive through downtown Sarasota. Everywhere we've gone for the last 2 days here in Florida has been overwhelmingly busy, and it's a Tuesday and a Wednesday.
And we assume, because every other time we've come down here, it's been cold.
It's hot as Hades out there. It's like 27, 28.
I don't know.
It's so hot. So here we are. And I looked at a bunch of parks here in the area, and there aren't really any parks. And none of the parks have any trees or shade, and at least we have a little bit of shade back here.
You can't walk the dogs there because there's no dogs allowed.
No dogs allowed, or there's no path. It's just a little park in a suburb. We're trapped. We're trapped in Sarasota for the afternoon. Even the highways are so overrun. When we looked on Google Maps, like, it's an hour, in some places it's an hour delay to get anywhere. So we're literally trapped in Sarasota. And the best thing we came up with after a bunch of map dwelling.
Well, what fucking time is it? Like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now? 4?
Fuck, it's been hours of trying to fucking do something with this day. And the reason we do these little videos here is because we want to share the good, the bad, and the ugly of driving around in a camper van trying to vacation this way.
With 3 dogs.
Yeah, well, because everybody wants to glorify the van life. Like, every single night you're on the top of a mountain or beside a lake, and you know, every once in a while you get that, but sometimes you end up at the back of a Walmart so that you could run your generator so you don't melt because there's nothing else to do. And the irony is, we come down to Florida from Canada for the good weather, and we got it, and it's so busy everywhere we can't do anything. So I'm gonna edit video, you're gonna work, and we're gonna wait until it's dusk and try and salvage this trip. But at this point, all the places we went today were supposed to be places we were going every day this week, so we're out of ideas, and we still have a week left in Florida. Maybe.
Because it's our favorite state.
No, that's not why.
Because we're on our way home.
Because we're on our way home. Because this trip was slipping through our fingers. And after yesterday, we decided, fuck you, Florida. We're going home. But all is not lost. Because we're going to make some pit stops and have some fun still. We're off to Chattanooga.
Everybody loves Chattanooga.
Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Well, how's that old saying go? Be careful of which you wanted.
Well, what you wish for?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, we left Florida because it was just too goddamn hot. And our fun to money spent ratio was way off. So we thought we'll go just a little bit more north and, you know, weather will be perfect. And we're here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Choo-choo! It's freaking like... It's snowing. There's little flakes of snow coming down. It's, what is it today? It's at 5, feels like minus 20.
Feels like 1.
Holy. Yeah, so what can I say? We wished for cooler weather. Oh, we got it. But we're not going to let that deter us, even though we're icicles, and I even had to put jackets on Chickpea and Ollie. We're going to check out downtown Chattanooga today, come freezing rain or snow. All right, come along and shiver with us.
Where are we at, Sweets?
Wait, that's my line. Well, we are coming to you live from the south.
More
specifically, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville?
Wait,
What the fuck is wrong
no.
with you?
Knoxville, Tennessee. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Haven't slept right in a week. We've been dealing with the broken fridge, all the discomforts of the van life, and yeah, my brain is scrambled. I'm ready for the comforts of home and our bed and a couple of good nights sleep. And if you know who that was a little nod to, then kudos, because we are huge fans too. Because we love to travel around looking at all sorts of cool roadside attractions.
What is? I can't remember.
You know, museums, amusement parks, etc. But yes, we are actually here in. Hold on. Sit. Good job, guys. These people going. Heel. He's waving us through. Yeah, so as I was already corrected for, we were here in Knoxville, not Nashville.
Close. Actually, it's really not that far.
No, it's not that far, and it kind of sounds the same. But yeah, we're in Tennessee. I know that. At least I do the state. And I think it's Saturday, so I kind of know the day. So I was close, you know. A lot of head injuries as a skateboarder over the years. What can I say?
Sure, blame it on the skateboarding.
And today is kind of, well, not kind of, I guess. It is our last day because tomorrow we should cross the border and be home. So it's our last day of our trip here down to the US. And Tennessee wasn't even on the radar to begin with, but we've been modifying this whole trip as things have been going awry, and we've been trying to stay on top of, you know, finding some fun situations when things go south on us.
Making fun out of nothing, and it's not been easy.
No, but that is the beauty of the van life. Things weren't going well where we were, so we took off. And like I said yesterday, we definitely got what we asked for. It is a chilly one. Again, today it was -1 when we woke up. But that's okay, because we can bundle up. Sit. Thank you, guys. Want to go this way? Chickpea, Ollie, yep. Oh, you want to go check that out?
Sure.
Okay, then we're going this way. All right, that's enough, you know, watching us decide which direction to walk in. But yeah, we're here in Knoxville. We're going to check out the downtown area. It took us quite a while to find parking this morning. Kudos to you. Did you get splashed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the people here in Knoxville get up early because we tried to find parking at around 7:30 this morning and every lot was full. There's something going on at the convention center at the World's Fair Park, which we were trying to go see, which we are going to walk to now. But yeah, there's a lot going on. Soccer games, all sorts of stuff happening already before 8 o'clock here. Time to put on the shades and check out the city. Stevie barfed his guts up.
You know that's my favorite thing.
I know. All over the place. This is the not so glorious side of vacationing. Coming home and unpacking. Dog stuff and bedding needs to be washed. The forbidden room right now because inside is the toilet. Oh! The cooler that saved our asses on this trip. Remnants of food all over the place. Oh my, and a load in the dishwasher. Well, that's it for another great trip. Time to get cleaned up.
What would you say? Is a great trip?
We'll see you in the next one.